Hey there, you're about to watch part 2 of breathing difficulties in Parkinson's disease. In case you missed the first video last time, I'm going to link that up here so you can watch it before you watch this one so you know what we're talking about and you get the context. But of course, if you saw last time's video, then sit back, relax, and enjoy as we talk about the material that we're going to talk about in this video, which is going to be treatments or potential treatments for breathing problems and Parkinson's disease. Let it roll. Okay, so as a really brief recap, really brief, we talked about 5 key areas where breathing could become difficult with Parkinson's disease. And that's during wearing off periods, with anxiety, with respiratory dyskinesia, aspiration pneumonia, and with non-PD related issues that could be medical problems that may result in shortness of breath or other difficulties with breathing. So those are the key areas we talked about in video number 1 in part 1. Today we're going to be talking about potential treatments. So it goes without saying, if someone has underlying medical conditions, let's say congestive heart failure, COPD, emphysema, what have you, if it's causing breathing difficulties, that needs to be addressed first to ensure that that isn't the cause of the breathing problems. So that's step number 1 for treatment. Number 2 is going to be exercise. Exercise is crucial, and I'm going to say this ad nauseum in all kind of videos you're going to watch on this channel, but it's absolutely the truth. Exercise is a tremendous tool to use to fight against Parkinson's disease, and of course other conditions as well. But with Parkinson's, between the motor and non-motor symptoms, it is paramount that you exercise, whether you like to do it or not. It is medicine for Parkinson's. There's my soapbox. I'm going to step down. But it goes without saying, of course, with respiratory issues, you're going to improve pulmonary function as you exercise. That just makes perfect sense. So exercise. You heard it from me, if from no one else. The other thing is to keep anxiety in check as much as possible. Find ways to cope with that. There are medications obviously for that, but as we mentioned in number 2, exercise can actually help reduce anxiety as well. It improves dopamine and other endorphins, it improves respirations, and it can give you ways to essentially de-stress. Anxiety, keeping that in check, pair that with exercise, and that you could have a good reduction in anxiety with that. So the next step would possibly be working with a speech-language pathologist, and there are a lot of issues that a speech-language pathologist can help with Parkinson's disease. First, it could just be improving respiratory capacity. So breath support and improved volume of the lungs, things like that. Respiratory muscle training is something that can be done by a speech-language pathologist with a tool called the Blue Breather or something similar to that. There's also the butterfly valve, which is like resisted breathing with a vibration, essentially. It's not called butterfly valve. That's a carburetor. Anyway, but it's called the butterfly, I think is what it's called. It's a tool that has a little ball inside of it that kind of vibrates back and forth as the air passes through, and it essentially creates a vibration in the throat and can break up mucus and congestion and things like that. That's a tool that could potentially be used there. Again, RMT can help with improved lung capacity, and that can help improve not only muscles of inspiration but also expiration. You can work at both directions. So having an SLP training, that would be important. But even just more generally speaking, with a spread of effects that LSVT Loud has, that would be an excellent program to consider when you're having issues with breathing. LSVT Loud has been proven to improve breath support. It improves volume of speech, intelligibility of speech, quality of speech, and even as a secondary improvement can improve swallowing, and of course facial expression. That's not what we're talking about with breathing, but again, all those spread of effects could really help with breathing problems in Parkinson's. Speak Out, of course, is another great program that could potentially help you if you don't have a therapist who is certified in LSVT Loud. Finally, we have smoking cessation. It goes without saying that smoking is detrimental to your health. Inhaling cigarette smoke greatly decreases the capacity of your lungs to work at their full potential, so smoking cessation could certainly help you to improve your breathing. And also, folks tend to be allergic to the smoke itself or the tars, and so that can cause congestion and coughing and almost like an asthmatic type of effect for some folks, even though they may be smokers. So that's something else to consider. That's about it for treatments and breathing difficulties. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Please share this video if you found it helpful and you think other people might benefit from it. And most importantly, please subscribe to see more videos like this and to get notified each and every time that a new video gets uploaded to the channel. My name is Dr. Michael Hyland. I'm a physical therapist, and I've enjoyed having you on this video today. Welcome to Parkinson's Disease Education. Hope to see you again. Be empowered and have a great day.